Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be talking about David Eason getting ran off Twitter. He only was back for like 3 days and he got ran off. So let me give you guys the scoop of what happened. So first off, I want to preface this by saying I think David left Twitter back in 2018 after he made that homophobic rant that cost him his job with MTV. Can you imagine making like $250,000, being on TV, staying at home, and only working like 6 months out of the year, if that. I think they work for like 3 or 4 months out of the year, and you're making like $250K, and you screw it up by the hatred that you have for people that ain't even bothering you. But that's what he did. Either way, that's what he did. Now, what's crazy is his wife Janelle did what Janelle does, and she defended him back in 2018. She talked to TMZ, and this is what she said. I'm going to quote her. She said, David didn't understand how offensive people would get. Just in case, for future reference, in case Janelle is watching, Janelle, offensive is what David was, not what people got. People got offended because your husband is offensive. Or how Twitter even works. I mean, I've heard of like older people not knowing how Twitter works, but this dude, what, 40? And he'll know how Twitter works? Not buying it. She said now he realizes his voice is very strong within media and tabloids. He has deactivated his account. He agrees he will keep his comments to himself from now on. Well, he should have continued that because he has got himself in some hot water, you guys. And not with Twitter, but with the Teen Mom Y&P cast, Bar Smith and his wife, Ashley. So, Ashley made a post on her Twitter that literally had nothing to do with David. Nothing at all. Now, back up. So, David joins Twitter this past weekend. And Janelle's like, David's on Twitter. Everyone go follow. As soon as he gets back on Twitter, he goes for Kale about her litter of kids and baby daddies. But you want to know what's ironic about that? Is David got 3 kids, 3 baby mamas. Janelle got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies. Kale got 3 baby daddies. Granted, she's got 57 kids, but still 3 baby daddies. So what's the problem here? And her kids live way better off than Janelle's kids in swampland, probably getting, every inch of their body eaten by mosquitoes while they're outside for hours on end because Janelle has them locked out the house, in my opinion. At least Kale takes care of her. If Kale wants to have 5 more kids, if she can afford to take care of them and give them a good life, none of my business. So why is it any of David's? Kale didn't take the bait. She didn't respond. So he moved on to Ashley. Ashley made a post on her Twitter saying, people always tell me they hope my daughter don't act like me. Me too. Like my daughter's going to be 10 times better, 10 times smarter, and 10 times more beautiful. Well, David responded. David responded saying the kid, and he put a picture of Rocky from the movie The Mask. Y'all know Rocky, his mom was Cher. The movie was like 1985. The Mask, or not The Mask, but Mask. Rocky has a birth defect that caused facial deformities. And I know what it's called, but I read it and I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's called cranial diaphyseal dysplasia is what I think it's called. But either way, Rocky in the movie was born with that, and it causes facial deformities, and that's based on a real person. Like, you can look it up, and that's based on a real person. Either way, that ticks some people off, especially Bar, because, well, why wouldn't it? And Bar unleashed, you guys. He unleashed on David and Janelle. So he said a lot. I'm going to try to say it without all the curse words and suck yo, all those things. But trigger warning, it's a lot. So he says, you dusty, dirty, ASS, STD chewing, BITCH, your wife nasty tub of goo, ASS, need to, and maybe you would be happy, you prostitute loving, meow, cat, I'm not going to say the other word. I can't wait for the day I catch you outside the land, David. You only tell on your property. I called yo for one-on-one fight off camera years ago, but you always back to the women. He does. David only goes for women. Do you guys notice that? He says, Janelle must be getting ready to leave your dirty again. You ain't got your kids and your wife hate you. I'll be mad too. All you got is the internet and that effed up farm. I can't even. Y'all know he was hot. Y'all know Bar is sitting there like mad as a mug that somebody came for him. Look, I'd be mad too if somebody come for my kid. I'm mad that David talked about their kid. Like, first off, Holly is so pretty and she's like a little genius. Like, every time I watch Holly, like the way she speaks and the way she communicates with adults, I'm like, she's like a little 30-year-old in a little 5-year-old body. Like, what? Like, you can't deny it. Like, they've done really good raising her. She's beautiful and she's so smart. He continues. The fact you could say something to my wife about my kid, I will literally meet you wherever, David, anytime, any day, off of your land, so you can't call the police and tell them I came to your property. You ain't cut like that, though, you meow. You kill dogs, but you won't fight a MFer who really is cut like that. You want to pick on your wife friends that come help her leave. He's referencing the situation where Janelle was leaving David, so she got two of her friends to come help her, and he pistol whipped one of those. I have the audio of that situation on my other channel, so if you guys want to hear that, I'll link it in the description box below. He then accused David of stealing black culture, referencing David's weird Pippi Long swamping braids. I don't know why, David, whatever. And then he then tells David, like, you better keep my wife and my daughter's name out your mouth, Ashley then jumps back into the situation, insinuating that one of David's kids looks like the character from Mask and not her kid. Then Bar jumped back in to say, I would tell you at Raven David about your kids, but I don't talk about children. Understand, though, the level of inbreeding there seems high. He didn't say it, but he insinuated. But here's the thing. Like, you come for my kid, all bets are off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to comfort nobody's kids. But Lord, dear Jesus. He didn't even stop there, though. He didn't even stop there. Let's continue. He says, that beat Janelle up like it's a weekend sport, bruh. Ain't got no right to say crap about nothing. I'm going to finish getting my daughter ready for school and feed her breakfast and then drop her off. Something this bum A at Raven David can't do because he ain't got his kids. David, again, when would you like to meet up and handle it like men? I live in Vegas. Where are you at? Are you too much of a bitch to do that? LOL. Watch you and your wife, Lord, this is bad. Watch you and your wife fight in the next 36 hours once y'all's high wear off and she realizes she hates you again. He literally just talked about everything, like, legitimately. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, David responded by accusing Bar of having sex with men and insinuated that he was joking. He was like, oh, blah, 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 and I was joking. And I'm like, first off, did you not learn your lesson the first time talking about same-sex relationships? And now here you are talking about it again. What? I guess now he ain't got nothing to lose, though, because he ain't on no show or nothing, and everything Janelle seems to do gets canceled because people still hate David. He ain't making it any easier, though. Like, you just need to disappear, David. Like, if you want to be with Janelle, disappear. But as long as you're doing stuff like this, the next thing Janelle gets, the next opportunity, unfortunately, people's going to call and ruin it for her because they hate you so much. And they hate the fact that she don't leave you. Anyways, Bar responded to David's comments saying, I just talked about everything you love and told you I would beat yo. And your response is, can't take a joke. He says, don't bitch up now. You go straight for the gay jokes. Just like a man who's uncomfortable with his sexuality. Talk about taking the DSEK. After that, he left Twitter. David just left Twitter. I assume because he was like, holy crap, that's crazy. And I assume he was embarrassed because everything that he said is like legit. Like, the high wears off. Y'all probably gonna fight within the next 36 hours when she realized she hates you. La-di-da-di-da. He's like, oh, wow. Yep, I'm gone. He left. Ashley and Bar didn't stop, though. They both changed their profile pictures to unflattering photos of David. And then Ashley, over on her Instagram, she added to her bio, Swamp Patrol. Look, these are two people that you don't want to mess with. Not only did Bar and Ashley respond, but y'all know Mama Shin, she got something to say as well. She said, he need to get checked, little dusty, bitch. How dare you speak on a child like that? None of y'all could touch my sugar on her worst day. Bet you don't say it to her daddy's face. I double dare you. Get off the internet and have a grown man conversation with my son. I can speak for my son. He's not about to play when it comes to his child. These people are all-time lows, and I'm surprised his wife didn't say something to him. Any real mother would, no matter whose child it is. Facts. Facts. I agree with that. Like, let my husband say something about somebody's child. I'm like, nope, we don't do that. Ashley then reposted a fan-made edit of photo. It was a photo that David posted on OnlyFans. And it's like this little chef's hat, little chef's thing. And he's in his David's in his whitey tighties. And they changed it to where the chef, whatever that thing is that you wear when you cook, I can't remember. They changed it to where it was rainbow colors for like the LGBTQ community. And she put feeling sexy today. She put makeup on him and everything. It was hilarious. So yeah, David deleted his account. Janelle now, she tweeted a response to someone who told her that Bar's daughter Holly is beautiful. Janelle's gonna act like she don't know what is happening. She goes, who's Holly? I'm not in the same drama you are. Then how do you know it has to do with drama? How do you know it has to do with drama if you're not in it or not aware of it? If somebody comment on my stuff like, oh, Bar's daughter Holly is beautiful, I would just assume, well, I was a part of Team Mom, they're a part of Team Mom. I'm like, oh yeah, she is. Who's Holly? Girl, quit playing. Because she knows what's going on. And I guess it got too hot for her because she then notified her social media followers that she was deleting all of her social media apps for a while. Because it was getting hot. People was coming for her neck after, like, David just returns to Twitter and this is what he does. And then rather than Janelle saying, he messed up again, he should not have done that, I apologize. I don't know what my man thinks, why he thinks he has a right to say somebody's child, looks like X, Y, and Z. Sorry, guys. Which is what she should have did. She should have said sorry. Because when people make mistakes, it's okay to say, I'm sorry, or I don't agree with that. Just like the whole Pumpkin and Draylon situation. Pumpkin, Alana, and Draylon situation. I love the Mama June crowd. I've watched that show for a long time. Draylon runs from police, runs a car off the road, and rather than them saying, dang, he messed up, we're sorry, they are cussing people out and calling them names and saying, y'all just mad, y'all ain't got my money. Like, why is it, do we live in a world where I'm sorry is like a bad thing or something? That's what Janelle should have done. That's what Alana should have did. That's what Draylon should have did. And all these people instead want to act like they did nothing wrong. Either way, they're off social media. So that's what it is. He was not on Twitter long at all. Like a total of like 4 days, I think it was. And he done let his mouth cause him problems. So that's what's happening right now, you guys. Listen, I would love to see Bar and David run across each other. Because y'all, Bar done got so hot. He probably trying to take David's head off. I ain't even gonna lie. If anything else happens, I'll hop on here and let you guys know. Please keep your eye on my channel though, because we're gonna be talking about this Honey Boo Boo situation with Draylon and the way they acted over on TikTok. Going, like, just saying people need to worry about their raggedy babies with their crappy diapers. And, oh, I've been famous since I come out the womb. Like, people still gonna watch me. Just no accountability. So if you guys want to talk with me about that, I'm gonna do a live about that very soon. So stay tuned. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. And I will see you guys back here sometime later today. Bye, everyone. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Really need you guys to subscribe to this channel. We're trying to get this channel built back up. So I would love to have you as a member of the Bash Chat. Goodbye, everyone.